Hello. Are you looking for a new way to engage and connect with your students without having to give them your telephone number? Are you tired of creating those weekly announcements in Canvas only to feel like they're really not being read as seen by those emails? Are you tired of answering the same question via email from so many students in your course? Well, I have something for you. We have a new communication app called Pronto, and it's already integrated in your published Canvas course. It's easy to use, it's free, it has a downloadable mobile app, and it helps to break down any language barriers we may have with our colleagues and our students. For the purpose of the following demonstration, I'm going to utilize my own Canvas course to show you how easy it is to use. Let's take a look. So from the dashboard, Pronto can be found at the bottom of the global navigation pane on the left side of your screen. Now in some instances, a blue notification bubble will appear signifying the number of unread messages you have. Once selected, a pop-up window will appear in the lower right-hand corner. To get to the main menu, you will click the hamburger or the three-lined menu icon. Here you will be greeted with the active and published courses, sections, and groups you belong to in Canvas. The course does have to be published to access. This area is called a drawer. Under each course title, you will find your course section. You do have the option to hide sections that you do not wish or have limited engagement with, or you may provide a nickname. When courses are added to Pronto, you will find that they are quite long and extensive. This helps easily identify those courses you want to engage with more often. By clicking the Settings option, you have the opportunity to update your profile and set your language preference. This is a wonderful feature in removing language barriers. Students and faculty have the ability to submit messages in their primary language, while Pronto has the capability of translating in over 100 languages. You even have an opportunity to provide a secondary language. And as you can see, there are many to choose from. Once you select your language, there's also the option for instant translation, which happens immediately as messages come through. Now, heading back to the drawer listing, I would like to share with you and demonstrate the ease of sending messages. For the purpose of this demonstration, I will share a direct message exchange Yi-Chen and I had just a few days ago. What you see is similar to texting in many ways. Messages allow for attachments, emojis, and GIFs to be shared. I can type Yi-Chen a quick hello, give her an emoji wave, clicking return allows me to send the message, and I can also send her a GIF by simply clicking the image and again hitting the return or enter button on your keyboard. You know how many of the groups on campus share information events using Instagram posts and images? Now you can copy and paste them directly into Pronto instead of going into Canvas and creating an announcement and/or Canvas email. And speaking of announcements, I know many of us feel the information we share goes unread, but here in Pronto you have access to view receipts. If I scroll up, I am able to see that Yi-Chen actually viewed my post to her. And one fact I found during the piloting stage is that more students viewed their peers' questions and responses than my own. There is also a video feature that allows you to go live with a student should they need additional support. I'm actually going to experiment with office hours in this way. I'll send a message letting the students know that I'm going live. I'll click on the video button and I'll start the meeting. Gone are the Zoom links, the waiting rooms, and fears of Zoom bombing. Another quick feature I would like to show you involves going full screen. Here you can create a group or you can send direct messages. So you may click on either all of your connections, a group, or an entire organization. For the purpose of this demonstration, we're going to the Child Development Department, and I can easily send any person a chat using this feature. If we'd like to go back and start a group, you can do this for anything. Perhaps I want to do one regarding good food. I can add people, and again, I can choose from my groups. And for this case, we'll look at the Child Development Department, and I can specifically add any member. To further help you get started in using Pronto, I'm showing you the TIC page at MiraCosta, specifically targeted for Pronto and its introduction. It does have many ideas on how you can use Pronto. It also shows you where you can access it. There are video integrations, and at the bottom of the page you'll find some helpful resources. And here is a Pronto Help Desk website that I've developed for my students to help answer any of their questions, which includes how to download the app, guidelines for its use, and I do include my office hours for Pronto, which is 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And the second page is complete with video tutorials in both English and in Spanish. Another resource that I have created can be found in Commons, and those who are not familiar with Commons, it can be found in the global navigation pane. Once you select it, you may search for Pronto Introduction, selecting the course, and it really is just a page introducing Pronto to students. And it's as easy as importing it or downloading it to your computer and/or Canvas course. Here again, students are able to find what Pronto is good for, the Pronto guidelines, how to access and download Pronto onto their mobile device. There's also a video tutorial on how to get them started in using Pronto, as well as useful resources. I hope you found this information helpful. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching.